Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. We have a midseason matchup of two teams that have earned top 25 rankings, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Trojans will kick this away to get us going. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. We'll change the pre-snap look now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Dumps it down to the back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
A completion makes it second down. He hands it off from the gun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So here we go now. 3rd and inches on this opening drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch, and it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. And the running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
The Buckeyes keep the football on the move. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No chance to catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the point after attempt.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. They tackled him right at the 35-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Bringing pressure. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And it's a bunch formation. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Good throw, complete to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Takes it inside the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, SC.
Touchdown, USC. Number 1 in the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game at 7.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 on the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the USC offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 1st down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And they tried them little, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over their running back so far.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks loose at the 40. Look out, he's got some space. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Now the all-important extra point. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle by the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. One play, and they're already past the 40, 1st and 10. And the back gets the football. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California.
USC, number 24, with the carry.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
Good. That makes the score Ohio State 21, USC 14.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hand. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
And it's caught. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
On third down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First down, looking to throw the football. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback. Offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offense. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Well, Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He bought some time, now lets it go. Short pass finds the tight end.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
And there's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. He's going to take off here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Back in motion now. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. No press here. The defense backing away. He'll take a deep shot. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Catch is made. Room to run here. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Chris, I don't know if that's a busting coverage or just a mistake by this defense, but the tight end is all alone. Nobody around him, an easy throw for the quarterback, and obviously a huge gain for the offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Trojans. This offense is still clicking.
Touchdown, USC. Number 15 with the catch and score.
See if they can convert the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good.
The kick is good. That makes the score Ohio State 42, USC 21.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy. Home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport. And man, this place is rocking today. We have a mid-season matchup of two teams that have earned top 25 rankings, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Trojans will kick it away to get this game going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at... First down here for this offense. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here comes the jet sweep, trying to run it to the edge. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Extending the play now. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets rid of it on the move. That's caught. It's Peterson.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
He's going to hand this off. Nowhere to run up the middle. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. It's a fumble. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief, but I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside. Give him a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Just a great job overall by this defense. They had him surrounded. In fact, I'm surprised with that kind of pressure. They weren't able to come up with a sack. Now, give a little bit of credit to the quarterback for his ability to escape that pressure. But, boy, if you're this defense, you can come up with more plays like that. It's going to be a great day for you.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
We're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
USC, number 1, with the grab and the score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score USC 7, Ohio State 0.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking to scramble. And he locks it toward the sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll try the right here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. At the 10 now, into the end zone. Touchdown, SC.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what the...
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And he is wide open for a huge gain. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal. Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And looking for a big play here. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Man tackled after a small pickup there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice game.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, USC 14, Ohio State 7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And the wideout goes in motion. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
The Buckeyes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Ball carrier tackled there.
Loss of 4 on the play. Brings up second and goal.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Fights back the line of scrimmage, avoids the safety, but nothing more. Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Short throw complete to the tight end. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Only dropped and very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Looking to chuck it again. Trying to extend the play. It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
And that's a first down for the offense.
And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. He's moving out of the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab made by the tight end. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. And the Trojans line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
21, Ohio State, 7.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Receiver in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And it works. The first down to the 35.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
He's found some room at the 45. An explosive play, big gain, spotted down near the 37.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
USA